Hi guys, it's Becca from Copper and Cardi here to show you how to make these cute paper fox boxes. I originally came up with this template to use as favors for a fox themed baby shower. We filled little bags of trail mix to put in them and then added these circles that say happy trails on the back, and everyone was obsessed. My favorite thing about the project is how easy it is and how few materials are needed. All you're going to need is 3 pieces of paper, one for the fox's body, which I'm using an orange 65-pound cardstock, a lighter color for behind the eyes, and I'm using 110-pound cream, and then the last for the eyes, ears, and nose, I'm using 110-pound black cardstock. Other than the paper, you're going to need some Elmer's glue, and then just the template, which is available from my Etsy shop. A couple of optional tools are tweezers, a bone folder, and if you're choosing the template that has the circle window on the stomach, you might want to add a small piece of acetate. Once you purchase and download the files, what you're going to end up with is a zip folder titled Copper and Cardi Foxbox Template. So you want to locate that wherever your computer saves your downloads, and you're going to have to unzip it. On a Mac, it's super easy. You just double click and then you're all set. And then when I open the folder, what you're going to see is that there's complete files for the EPS, PDF, and SVG forms of the Foxbox. And then there's also a folder of PNGs that has all of the assets broken out individually, both for the Foxbox with the circle window and without. So I use Cricut for my cutting machine, so this is the software that I'll be using for the example, but the file should be compatible with any other cutting machines. So I'm just going to go to upload and locate the file I want, which is the window Foxbox template. So I'll upload that and add it to my design space. Once it's uploaded, everything is grouped. So first thing to do is right click and ungroup it, and then I'm going to move the background away from the other pieces. The other pieces are all set, so we don't need to make any adjustments there. They're just ready to be cut. On the fox background, we're going to take the lines that are red, and yes, I know they don't look red there, but it is showing them as red, and those will be our score lines. And then we'll leave the lines on the bottom as is because those are going to stay as our cut lines. So that will attach it all to make sure it cuts or scores where it's supposed to, and then you can continue on to double check that it's all looking okay. The template comes with 2 styles of the box, one with a solid front and one with a circle cutout window. The process to put them together is the same, and the eyes and the face and everything else for them is identical. So I'm going to use the one with the window so that I can show you guys how to add a piece of clear acetate to cover the window. So if you want to put small items in the box and not have them fall out of the hole, then you can just take a small piece of acetate, cut to a square slightly larger than the cutout, and put some glue around it and then glue it down over the circle. It really doesn't matter what side of the fox you glue it on. Just make sure that whatever side you end up picking is the side that you're going to fold onto the inside so that it doesn't end up on the outside of the box. Then we're going to take the face piece and add some glue to one side of that and place it above the circle window wherever you want it. You could, if you want it higher up or lower or in the middle, up to you. There's not a ton of space to play with, but once you get that down, I'm going to gather all of the little tiny pieces, and using my Elmer's glue, I'm going to add little dots where the nose, each of the eyes, and the ears will be. And this is where I'm going to pull in and use my tweezers to help me more accurately place them. So I'm gonna just go through and pick up each one and place them down over my little glue spots. Once the glue has dried, turn it over and start to slowly bend at the creases. And this is where the bone folder comes in handy to help crease those score lines and really fold it down. So you're just going to keep going down the line until all of those score lines have nice creases in them. And then once you're done going down the line, you're gonna go across the bottom and fold those creases up. With all the creases completed, the fox easily folds in on itself, so all you need to do now is add a little bit of glue on the tab and then take the side with the face to press it over it, making sure to press it together the length of the seam to ensure it doesn't have gaps or come apart. And then the last thing we need to do is flip the box over, add glue to the smaller two pieces, and also add glue to the inside of one of the larger pieces, and fold it all up with that glued larger piece being on the outside. And then I like to take the box and kind of flip it over and put it on a flat surface and use my bone folder to press down the flaps to help it seal better. Once it's dry, your fox box is done, so you can fill it with whatever you want to create a custom favor. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and drop a comment to let me know what animal box I should make next.